What's going on, everybody? Big Country here. Welcome back to Country Living and another review. And today, finally, you've seen my top 5 RDAs of 2017, and now you're going to find out why this was my top RDA of 2017. What are we talking about today? We are talking about the BONZA RDA from the Vaping Bogan and VandyVape. Alright everybody, this is the BONZA RDA from VandyVape. Full steam ahead. Created by the Vaping Bogan himself. You notice VandyVape has a new packaging now. Outside of the box, they went to go to the clear route, which is, it's cool, I like it. On the back it does say everything about the BONZA, everything that comes into the contents. You got a scratch and sniff, you got your SKU number, all this stuff, batch number. It says 17-10-26, so October 26th of 2017 was when this was made. And the color is stainless steel. What's that say? Keep contents of this package out of reach of children, non-smokers, and animals. Alright then. So let's open this bad boy up. For starters, you get the RDA right there, facing skull up, under this little flip right here. Do that right there. You got 2 additional drip tips. You have an Ultim 810 drip tip right here, if you want to choose the Ultim. You have a Delrin 810 drip tip right here as well, if you like Delrin instead. And in the bottom of the package you do have this little pamphlet style user manual. It's like unfolding a map, so if you're going to unfold it, be sure you know how to fold it back together. But we're not going to do that. Got a picture of the bonds on the front and a picture of the bonds on the back. I'm sure there's English there and French, so at least 2 languages. I'm not going to unfold this thing. And our normal bag of goodies. In here we do have the Allen wrench, the little blue screwdriver, extra O-rings for the drip tip, a 510 drip tip adapter, extra O-rings for the top cap and the base as well. And we also have a squonk pin and adjustable. Hang on, that's the squonk pin right there. And you got extra post screws as well, the long and the short ones. Bunch of little goodies. Everything you're expected to get in an RDA these days. And the star of the show is the BONZA RDA. You notice I do have the stainless steel version along with the green acrylic or resin drip tip that comes on it. For everyone I've seen, all of them have been the same color. So it looks like this is just a standard. That's not like random colors. It's the same color of resin drip tip on all of them that I've seen. Alright, starting from the top, again, we do have the resin drip tip. It is 810 compatible. Notice on the inside of the top cap there is the black O-ring which secures the 810 tip. Inside, I mean, just look at that right there. I mean, that's a pretty good shot right there as it is of the deck. And a little closer to the top here, you can see this little knurling. It's like chain link knurling around the top, which helps you get some grip to adjust the airflow, which we're talking about now, because you know you do see airflow here. It's got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 holes on both sides, and that is massive airflow. You can get, I mean, for those cloud chucking, cloud lovers, massive airflow lovers, this right here has a lot of airflow. And you would think it might be a little turbulent or just bad air, but it's smooth as hell. The airflow on this thing is smooth. Me personally, I usually knock off 2 columns. I knock off down to here. That's the way I rock it at 6 open on both sides, but you can do single coil as well. So let's just take this off. Got the O-ring right there. You can do, see how it has set up for dual coil configuration right there, or if you did that one right there, you can do it as single coil. I just cleaned this thing, so it is a little wet. Conical, nice conical shape on the inside. Let's take a look at the barrel now. I like the engraving here on the stainless steel. I don't know, are those like mechs, cross mechs instead of crossbones, skull and cross mechs? You know, it's just a stainless steel barrel. There's no stop on the inside. It doesn't need it because the base of the RDA stops it from going any further, and there's no problem with coil placements on this thing at all. I really like this thing. And if we look at the bottom You got the BONZA RDA. Again, the batch number and serial number 8179. Is that right? Yep, 8179. And it does say the Vaping Bogan there. Manufactured by VandyVape. And the 510 pin does protrude far enough for a hybrid connection. And the reason is because VandyVape, they do the extra mile with this extra peak down here around the 510 pin, which comes up away from the negative threading. So the 510 is protruding far enough, even though you wouldn't think, because you really can't see the 510 that much. But that's just because you got this peak that comes out from the threading, so it just gives you that extra protection. Double O-ring on the deck itself, which is very, very restriction. The tolerance of these O-rings are perfect, in my opinion. Then you have the clamp system. I really, really like. This is the RDA. If you watch my top 5 video, I'll put it right up there for you to watch. My top 5 of 2017, this knocked off the Rapture, because the Rapture had this little clamp style system in it, and this is just done better. I really, really, really love this thing. There's a reason why this was my #1 RDA of 2017. And you're seeing it now. The one thing that I really, really just don't like, is just because my dislike mostly for flathead screws, is I wish these flathead screws were a little more beefier. I wish they were deeper. And if not, give you Phillips or something. You know, I wish they were deeper. But let's take a look at how this inside clamp system works. Where's my screwdriver? Here it is. So instead of the clamps raising from the top, this clamp right here on the inside, it will lower as shoot. Here we go with the grooves. When you unscrew, it's going to lower that clamp to where you can put your coil in there, no problem. Now, it will only go so far because there is a stopper down there. It looks like you can keep going. I don't want that thing to fall off, because it might be a pain in the ass. I'm pretty sure it'll be a pain in the ass to get back on, but you can do that. And all you do once you get your coil in there, it's even got little grooves. You see the grooves right in there? Right there on the, boop it down. There's grooves right there on the inside. What that does is it helps attach to the coil better, which I mean, just the little things like that. Just the little details, the little things that help grab your coil and keep them secure. Just one of the many little features on this thing that just makes it so flipping great. I love it. I love this thing. Now, I haven't used it in squonk mode yet, but the squonk mode, the squonk pin does protrude off the deck a little bit, to where you have a little extra juice that's in the deck itself. Lord have mercy, do you see these screws? I hate the fact that that happens, because they're not, oh goodness gracious. I'm always slipping out of them. There we go. Now we're closed back up. So outside of everything, outside of these screws right here, that is the only gripe that I have about these, because look how wide the space is between this clamp right here, your lower leader clamp over here, and your top leader clamp up here. Same thing on the other side. Look how much build you have here. And if you wanted to, you can share these clamps here, or you can share these post holes. You can go super, super wide with coils if you want to share these top post holes. I mean, it's just, shut up. It's just flipping great. The massive build deck, you can get small to medium sized coils in here. If you want to do very, very small, you can share these clamps. If you want to do medium, just do a clamp and a post. And if you want to do super large, do post and post. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and put a build in this thing. We're going to wick it up and juice it up and talk some more about it. The coils I'm putting in here today, I just wrapped up some aliens here. These are just triple core, nichrome 80, wrapped in 36 gauge stainless steel. That's all they are. Simple, 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 simple. Alright, all the screws are open now. We're going to take one of our coils. We're going to do one on the top and one on the lower. I just put them in here and I hold it with my thumb. And then trim it. Alright. That can be a little bit more flush right here. There we go. There's that. I'll bring it out. I'll put the other one and do the same thing. One on the top, one on the bottom clamp. Press it up against the deck. Flush cut that. And flush cut that as well. Alright, now that we have this in here, we're going to go ahead and bring up the clamp one first. And then do the outside post. I really don't like these screws. A little bit of snugness, a little bit of snugness. This one could be flushed out a little more, even though it doesn't need to be. Let's just, there we go. Now let's do the other side. Alright, so again, we're going to do the clamp first. And now the top corner, or the outside post rather. Tighten them down. There we go, now they're in. Now we're going to take our tool rod here. These are wrapped on a 3mm ID. Need to make sure they are pulled from the center post to where they don't accidentally touch and short out. And it also tightens up your wraps as well as you're pulling out. It stretches everything and makes them tighter. Alright, so that's about good. Make sure they are they're level, and they are, let's make sure that's right. They're level vertically, they're level side to side. So what's the ohm out at? Right now it's ohming out at a 0.1, but it'll be about a 0.13 by the time we're done probably. My Captain is always on my desk here, so let's use it to finish this up. Right now it's showing as a 0.12 and 78 watts. My batteries are a little weak in my 521, so let's just use a mod to do this, get everything all even. Now we got a hot spot here on the bottom. I can see it from the inside. There we go. And like this. Nice, even Steven. Perfectly even glow. Boom. Alright, so while that cools down, we're going to wick this up with some cotton bacon today because my cotton candy collection isn't here. We're going to wick this up with cotton candy. Juice we're going to use today is from Highway E-Liquid. You've seen these on my channel before, but they sent me some new ones. There will be a link in the description so you can check these out at thevaporsupply.com. Be sure to use code COUNTRY15 for 15% savings. We're going to use these. They got me Mystery Melon and Sour Squirt. They also sent me Bubble Brains, which is a watermelon bubblegum strawberry. Really good. It's in there in the living room because I've been vaping the hell out of it. So sorry I don't have that here, but today we are going to do. Initially I was going to do Sour Squirt, but I'm looking at this watermelon. It's got watermelon. It's got honeydew, cantaloupe, and strawberry. Well, let's just do Sour Squirt. We're going to do this apple. It's like an apple green tart deal. Alright, so this Sour Squirt here is a crispy and sour green apple paired with a tart lemon accent and a hint of sweet, sticky bubblegum. They are available on thevaporsupply.com for $16.99 per 60 mil, and they are available in 0, 3, and 6 milligram nicotine strengths. So be sure to use my code Country15, and you'll save about $4.50, maybe $5 off of that. So you'll probably get them. No, $4.50. 15%. You'll save about $2, $2 and some change. So you get these for about $14, $15. And just, yeah, be sure to tell them Country sent you, man. They got a bunch of stuff over there. Really good site, and I've done a promo for them before because vaporsupply.com is a site that I've used since one of my beginning stages of vaping, and they've also been a long-time sponsor of the channel as well. So please click the link in the description to go check them out. And if you want to try some of this Highway e-liquid, check it out as well, because this is a newer line on their site that the owner has partnered up with the creators of this. He's actually one of the recipe makers as well. And these are really, really good. I've enjoyed all of them thoroughly. But today we're going to do Sour Squirt because I haven't had none of this in a while. It should be cooled down by now, so let's get wicked up. Cannot wait till my cotton candy collection comes. Should be here tomorrow or Thursday. Yeah, this is Wednesday. You're watching this, so it should be here Thursday. I hit him up a couple weeks ago, and I was like, listen, you're out of the pucks, because they come in those little, those cardboard containers, and they were out of. They emailed back, so they were out of them currently. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll wait. So they emailed me on Friday afternoon, letting me know that they were back in stock. And sure enough, Friday evening when I got home, I ordered 2 of them. They're like, you can get 2 of them puck canisters of cotton for like $16 and free shipping on all orders over $10. So that's a hell of a deal. I don't care what anybody says. It's a great deal for great cotton. I absolutely love the Cotton Candy Collection cotton. I am not sponsored by them at all. I buy my Cotton Candy Collection cotton from them. They don't even send them to me. Rep what you love what you rep. Bottom line. Now that we're in, we need to trim. Where are my scissors? Where are my scissors? They're my scissors. And when you cut your wicks, what you want to do is you want to take them down to the lower here and cut at the base of the deck, just right there. Boop. And boop. Just like that. And do it on both sides. Oop. That one needs to be straightened out. And once you're all in there, just tuck and roll. Just put them up under the coil and then right to the deck. Same thing over here. Just tuck and roll. And then push them out to the edge of the deck to where the wicks are just touching the bottom of the deck. Go around again. You grab your tweezers, grab the S side right here, and just pull them up under the coil, and it just falls right into the deck, right into the juice well. And then, like I said, you just straight them out right through there. Make sure it's all even like. Not stuffing it. Nothing's in here is tight. Everything's loose and happy, lovely together. And then, if you notice down below the coils, there's no cotton under the coils, and there's air going all the way through the deck there. Now it's time for some Sour Squirt. Shake it up really well. Pulse the heat so it absorbs through the coils into the cotton in the center of the coils. I like to saturate from the inside out. Massive juice well in this thing. Holds a bunch of juice. Alright, let's go back up top. Fireworks, baby. Angry coils. So let's put the top cap back on here. Like I said, I have mine down to 4. 4 of them are cut off. I have them down to 6 on each side and lined up perfectly. Listen to that. Here we go. Green apple sourness, bubblegum. Oh, that's a great combination. Great combination. But I burnt a little too much off, so let's add some more here right quick. Alright, so that was the BONZA RDA, guys. I'm telling you, if you watch my top 5 video, then you know this is number 1 on my list. Outside of those damn post screws, that's the only flaw I have on this. Love the drip tip. Love the adjustable airflow. The airflow in here is... You hear that? You don't hear anything. It's just so smooth. I don't know why everybody doesn't do airflow like this. Such a smooth, great smooth airflow. The deck, monstrous size. You can get massive coils in here. Even the post holes on the screw side. I had a 10-ply Fralian put in here for the longest time, and I had plenty of room in the post holes on the top and the lower clamp. The juice well is massive, massively deep. If you put it in squonk mode, the squonk pin does protrude a little bit, so you have a little bit left juice in the well. But I haven't squonked with it yet, even though I know it's going to be a squonk. I just love this thing as a dripper. I know it's going to be great as a squonker. It really, really is. I'm using something else right now on the squonk as a squonk right now. Another RDA that I probably should have waited to get before I did my top 5, but still, I mean, even though I like it, it's that what I'm talking about now is not. I think my top 5 is accurate, very, very accurate. But this right here is absolutely my favorite RDA of 2017. Such a great RDA. Granted, I love my Goon. I love the Dead Rabbit. I like the Drop and the Peerless. You know, those are my top. That rounded out my top 5. But number 1 of the deck right here, mid-30s, 30 to 35 bucks. You can get it on FastTech.com. Which is where I got it from. Authentics, I haven't seen no clones out there, so I wouldn't worry about too much about that yet. But FastTech did send this to me. Absolutely great flavor, great clouds, great build deck, massive juice well, awesome drip tip, great knurling around the AFC control, great airflow down to 3 all the way up to 15, whatever your heart desires. If you want massive airflow, you got it. If you want very, very restrictive airflow, you got it. I don't know what else I can say about this thing. It's just a great RDA. Personally, I love this thing. I absolutely love it. So let me know your thoughts about the BONZA RDA. Have you got it yet? Is it one that you're wanting? I will have a link in the description to FastTech and some other sites that will carry this, so you can choose your own options whether you want to get it or not. Now, right now, currently, we don't have a code on FastTech, but because my contact from FastTech said he emailed his supervisor before Christmas so he can get an update on my code, on our code, before the end of the month, so we can continue on to January. But he hasn't got a response back from his supervisor yet on the code status. So what we need to do, every one of us, every link that I put down in the description for FastTech is tracked. There's a code in that link to where they can track all the visitors to their site from our videos, from these videos here, from you guys. And every purchase is made, and every time that website is visited, from that click, it's tracked from us. So what we need to do is we need to go to the site, we need to buy something using my links to where they know it's coming from us. Just prove to them that we need our code. We are deserving of our code. That's it. That was the BONZA RDA. Like I said, let me know your thoughts about it. If you have it, if you want it, if you do have it, what do you like or what do you don't like about it? And if you do want it, same thing. I thank every one of you for the support. Patreons, you guys are awesome. I've realized right here on the screen, they have been just truly supportive. Patreon's just the thing that was I was talked into doing by you guys saying, hey, just put the option out there, and the option is there. If you want to help support the channel, the link's in the description. Go check out the award system, the tiers that are offered. I just did a couple tweaks to it, and I have a goal set. Once we reach that goal, we're gonna give away a massive mod. So also the giveaway for 2K video, the 2K giveaway is coming up here. Me and my partner that we're working with are working on the details of the giveaway, so expect something on that in the next week or two. But yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for the support. And until next video, just keep on vaping and living, baby.